G.I. Joe toy review, where this week we will be looking at the Legends 3-pack offering of the Battle Android Trooper. But before we get to the Battle Android Trooper, we're going to get, excuse me, we're going to do our shout outs of the week, starting with April's first shout out of the month, Healing Grace Community Services. Excuse me, y'all. But Healing Grace Community Service is our first shout out of the week, and they're located at 133 West Pascowan Street here in Winchester, Virginia. So go ahead and check them out. It's a very, very good place to get your counseling thing on with Robert C. Brown. So if you need it for like premarital counseling, marital counseling, or any other counseling in general, go give us Robert C. Brown a call. And then once you leave there, you can go down to 41 West Pascowan Street here in Winchester, Virginia, to Back of the Media, so you do all your video game needs. And while you're there in the area, go down to 115 South Loudon Street to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles, where you get all your collectible needs, and with comics and G.I. Joe and Transformers and He-Man and Thundercats and Star Wars and Star Trek and things of the sort. So go ahead and check them out, and go see Charles and Jack, and then go over to 48 or 80 Weems Lane here in Winchester, Virginia, to Four Color Fantasies, and check out Four Color Fantasies comic book collection, which they got old titles, back issues, new releases, role-playing materials, gaming cards, and things of the sort. And you can get them from Marvel, DC, Image, IDW, and all of that great sweet jazz. So go ahead and check them out. So let's take a look at his accessories, at Bax's accessories, or start with his file card. Here we have the file card, and in the 50th anniversary or the 3-pack offerings, they always come with 2 file cards. You know, and each one has 2 sides with 2 different languages on them. You got the English and 3 other languages. But, you know, being I speak primarily English, so we'll do the English file card. And it says Cobra Android Trooper, codename Cobra Bat. File name none, which makes sense because he's a army builder as well as an android, so he'd have no file name. Primary military specialty is infantry. His secondary military specialty is sabotage, and there is no birthplace. And the text reads, "These mechanical troopers are built a must to create an endless supply of fire and forget soldiers, combat machines that keep fighting until the enemy reduces them to scrap metal. Then they go in first to wear down G.I. Joe forces, paving the way for a fresh wave of flesh and blood Cobra troops to try to finish the job. They're a bunch of computerized tin cans with guns, but they could do a lot of change before being reduced to smoking piles of circuits." You know, that's pretty interesting, but it doesn't do really too much of a describing of them by like the file card to the original. But it's still cool. These were like very, very good troopers in my opinion. It's always good to have androids. Only Cobra would do that, think of something like that. So let's take a look at the rest of his accessories. Typical G.I. Joe figure stand. Upraised Cobra logo, Cobra bat on the front. He comes with a little pistol that fits in his holster. And then he's also got these mechanical arm attachments one of them's in a form of a claw, which is pretty cool. This one is like a flamethrower. And this one, I never knew what this was. It could be, looks like it would be like a sonic laser or a drill. So in the comments below, tell me what you would use it for. But it's still a cool looking little attachment. And then he's got his backpack, which he could carry 2 of his attachments in. The vintage one you could put in all 3. It's still pretty cool. So let's take a look at the apps and sculpts and color of this guy. Very different from the original with the black and yellow and the clear face guard. But he's still cool. I think this was actually cool with the gray and black camouflage. I think that's pretty cool. The red grenades. The gray and black just really sets him apart. That's his black boots. He's pretty cool. So let's take a look at the articulation. Head can swivel, full 360. His arm could go that high. It rotates the full 360. Arm can bend the full 90 degrees, as well as rotate. Of course, his whole wrist, his forearm can swivel. And he's got the ab crunch feature, but it doesn't really show too well on the camera. But you can really see how it can twist and turn. Legs got the typical T-hook where you can always do a split. Leg can lift a full 90 degrees. Double knee joint. And his ankle can spread out that way. And his ankle can go all the way around 360 and pivot. So that's his articulation. So let's look at that, completely set up. Here, I got him set up, but I left the arm pieces, the attachments out of the backpack because I want to officially show what he looks like with him taken off and with his hands taken off and replaced with the at least 2 of the arm attachments. So I'm just gonna pick the 2 at random. But hang on for a second. I'll show you what he looks like with his attachments on. See, there he is. I got the claw in one hand and the flamethrower on the other. Now, mind y'all that the 2 adaptions, the drill laser thing and this flamethrower is very loose. At least it is on my example. So I don't know how your examples would be. But the flamethrower and the drill laser, whatever, is very loose. But that's pretty much what he looks like. And so that has been the Battle Android Trooper. Tune in next week as we do a Sky Patrol or a Air Force member and helicopter pilot Wild Bill. No, he's not just from the Sky Patrol, but he is a Air Force helicopter pilot. So check out Windmill next week, or Wild Bill next week. But this has been the Battle Android Trooper. Hope y'all enjoyed. And as for Cobra Island, now you know, and knowing is head to battle. See you in the next one.